Hi, this is Glenda. Kaiser Craft sent round a link to a video done by Colette of what she called a twist and pop card, and I thought it was terrific. It has a real wow. I'd never seen this exact card before, and I just thought it was terrific because you don't need to buy a new die. All you need is to cut your paper and have a scoreboard. And every time somebody has something as simple as that, I think it's wonderful. She did a very, very clear tutorial, but I like to have a cheat sheet. So what I've got on offer is the cheat sheet that I've made for myself so that I can work out how to do these without having to watch her video if I do it again, you know, sometime in the future where I've forgotten. They're really a simple card to do. And so I'll quickly show you, just because then I've got a record of it. So we need 3 pieces. You have your base card. Now her instructions said to use a 12 by 4 piece of card, scored at 6 inches. I found it works just as well to use a half A4 scored in half, or presumably a half letter would work just as well. So, you know, the base card's not quite so crucial. Then you've got another piece that's the main pop-out piece, and that is 10 by 3.5. And the mechanism part is going to be 8 by 3.5. So we're going to score the pop-out piece at 2.5, 5 and 7.5. So 2.5, 5, 7.5. A wise person would have done that on the other side because of the embossing on the paper, but never mind. And then this mechanism piece, we have to score it down the long way at 1 3/4, which is halfway. And then we're going to put a mark at 2 1/4 and 5 3/4. So we want to mark it 2 1/4 there and there, 5 3/4 there, and there. You can use a pencil. If you're lazy like me and would have to go and get a pencil, then you can try and see what you've just done in the way of marks. So we're going to score from one mark to the other, and again there's my mark, there's my other mark. Get rid of the scoreboard. So then this one we're just going to fold mountain, mountain, valley, and then it'll just go like that. It's just, I've seen small mechanisms like this where you get a little pop-up, but not this big mechanism where you've got this fold out piece. I just think it's very clever. So we want a W with this one, so we're going to go valley, mountain, valley, like so. We'll take our card and we're going to be sticking this on the fold line. I don't know why I turned that over, it's symmetrical. Now make sure you get glue into these corners. That seemed to be fairly crucial. To the extent that I put a little bit of white glue on one of them, just because I hadn't got it far enough into the corner, and your mechanism will pull up if you don't. So good strong adhesive that just goes in the middle. Oh. Bit more into the corner. Fold that over. There's the mechanism. So you'll be able to see in the diagram that if I have this up your way, you're going to put glue just on this bit and on this bit, so on there and on there, and you can measure it or you can just go for it like I'm doing. Oh. Sometimes this does well and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, just make sure you don't come past the half. This is 1.5 inches, this bit that you can put glue in. Don't make it any further. And then I'm not really putting on masses, it's just not coming out properly. Okay, so with your piece that's going to pop out, you fold it over, put it in your middle, make sure it's in the middle, lined up, and you can just fold out that piece and stick it down, and fold out that piece and stick it down. If you have a dodgy, which is the first time I have, that's because I'm filming, you can just trim it off. And then, if you sort of just ease it forward and down, and boom, it's done. I have too much adhesive somewhere. Anyway. Sticks a bit when you close it, but not much, and you hope your recipient's going to have it open on display for a little while. So that's it. I will have a link to Colette's tutorial in the description box, and I'll have the link to the cheat sheet in the description box. And I hope you enjoy. I've called it a pivot twist pop-up card because I thought that was a bit more descriptive than just twist. But yeah, it's fun to play with like any interactive card. That's what I have to offer, and I hope you enjoy making these.